Are you writing a novel, or overwriting? By www.billywilliams.com. Mark Twain said anybody can have ideas, the difficulty is to express them without squandering a paper on an idea that ought to be reduced to one glittering paragraph. Steenie Harvey, a delightful woman who writes travel writers' articles for various magazines, calls that overwriting a Eurowriter's diarrhea. At times, it's more like dysentery. Steenie uses very colorful language with vivid verbs and powerful nouns. If you ever see an article by her a Euro, be sure to read it. You are in for a lesson in conciseness. Brevity at its peak. The problem, opposite of writer's block, is like not knowing when to stop. But, if you go back through your finished piece and edit it well, your writing will be clean and clear. Here are some secrets I learned from Steenie. First, she recommends you slash all irrelevant paragraphs. She also recommends you cut out the garbage adjectives and adverbs. She calls them useless. Here is a way to make that writing lean, mean, taut and fit. 1. Focus on what you are writing about. Know your story goal ahead of time. 2. Fix clumsy and overlong sentences. If you need to take a breath before you reach the end of your sentence, can you shorten it or cut it into one or two to make the meaning more clear and the action more compelling? 3. Always read your work aloud. This way you'll find ungainly sentences. Sentences whose meaning is unclear, muddled words and sentences that bog the reader down. If you stumble, bet your reader will also. If the writing doesn't sound like you sound when you talk normally, you need to write in a more natural voice. Think of your reader as your friend. Yes, your character's voice must be there to help differentiate between characters, but still it needs to read with a certain flow and ease, if you will. There are times when a long, drawn-out sentence can be used for emphasis. Just be sure you intend that before you allow that type of construction to make your writing cumbersome. 4. Cliché copyrights are easy forms of speech to allow to creep into your writing. That's why they are called cliché copyrights. They have become the meaning they imply. To a writer like Steenie, they mark a lazy writer. In order for your writing to stand out in the slush pile of those on an editor's desk, you want brilliant, concise, vivid writing. Dump the cliché copyrights if you want this to happen. 5. Never use a bunch of words when one or two can do the job. You may boost your word count, but you will not boost your reader count. 6. Steenie also talks about adjective overdose, another of her pet peeves. She says they are fine in moderation, as any editor will agree, but too many detract from your writing. 7. Another bad boy is what I call the weasel words. Adverbs. You can usually get away from using them if you make sure your verbs are like the draft horses that pull the full measure of your words. Printed Words blogspot.com. Music by Kevin MacLeod.